more clever, yeah.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Oh, a loose football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson to the 5-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On second down, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC.
And across the league, this is not one of the easier defenses to go against, let alone as a rookie. So his confidence, it's been evident all week, and it's shown up here as he tries to prove he belongs on this field.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver's saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Christian Barmore. He gets in to drop in for his first sack of the young season. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now is May. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Made out on 1st and 10. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
He's in! Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. 32-yard line. Come back! Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
43! Adam, yellow!
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Christian Barmore working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers. A gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with May. He'll air it out down the middle. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And the Chiefs will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's complete to Royals. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Patriots 7. Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
On play action, here's May. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to be third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
On third and long, here's May. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's first and 10.
Five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Ain't no other king in his rep, thing Nick siblings, nothing but my children. When they disappearing, I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Throw again is May. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Demario Douglas. Touchdown, New England. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, they need 3.
Yellow. Right.
Throwing is Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Still on his feet. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. A gain of 57 yards.
Hey, 57.
A run inside with Smith. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He'll get this out wide. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his third touchdown on the year. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Crazy. You're going to sit up. Eddie, what's that?
To throw is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Eddie, what's up?
Throwing now is May. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Mahomes on first down. Looking down the field there, but its ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Begin it on the ground with Henderson. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
That's good.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Hey, kid.
May gonna look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, what's that?
Here's May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's
A
a run.
loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
You're going to start. Eddie, what's up? Rip. No.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his big tight end. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Patriots 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made. That is Williams. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Chiefs have a first down.
And he was labeled as a playmaker coming out of college, Mike, and after what's his first catch of his career, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll run, and this is Smith. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
The 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Yellow. 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This throw left side taken in by the rookie wide receiver. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Toss, it is Smith running right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and With a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Yellow! Easy! Yellow!
On second down, Mahomes. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
180!
Gray is the motion man here. Play action here. Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Jaden Hicks on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, what's that? 5. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
26-yard line.
Now, May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. It's second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready, what's that?
On second down, here's Henderson. Finding space at the 15. And he will score. Game on. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Chiefs first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, KC. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Griese was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's that? 5.
To throw now, May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now 2nd and inches.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Throwing now is May. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Crazy.
Third and short. And here is May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he will score! Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On 1st down, they go right back to Smith. There he goes, inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Patriots 35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Crazy. And here goes Salah. Ready, what's up?
Throwing is May. The left side, he's got Henry. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Ready, what's up?
May now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Yellow. Marty!
On 1st down here, it's Smith. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
So